Good morning, this is Steve O'Hare from Signal Centre, and this morning is Wednesday, the 9th of June 2021. This morning I'm going to run through the technical analysis formations and levels to watch over the coming days and what's gone on in the last few days since I last spoke to you last week. So we're going to go through crude oil, WTI crude oil, then we're going to look at Brent crude oil, and also I'm going to take a look at natural gas quickly, give you the levels. We start with the higher time frames and then drill down to shorter term time frames to really pick out those important levels on a short term basis. So we are in the fifth and final wave of an impulsive move higher in crude oil. The target in my eyes is around about $77. This was the high from October 2018, that week. And we'll just have a look at the price action over the last days. As we said last week, we expected after we broke above the 8th of March high, we expected the move to extend higher. It's broken these resistance levels and they now turn into support. And it's looking pretty decent, although on a, sorry, this is still the weekly chart. Let me get on the daily chart. This will give you an indication where we were last week. As you can see, there we were, just 1st, 2nd of June last week, and we broke through the resistance and we were punching higher. Volume has also picked up over the last 2 weeks, and that is a good sign, good indication, especially when we're getting this upward move. So in the way of resistance, there's not really a lot before $77. So maybe we can just give you some idea of where we expect support to come in. Now we've got it at 68.50. Let's get a level of support in here. This is a reaction high and another impulse move. Below that we got 67.50, and below that more of a major support is 66.75. So really sort of good areas to sort of look at initiating new longs, or if you do manage to get short at these higher levels, that is where your profit targets would be. Let's have a little look at the Ichimoku Cloud on this, and we can see the Ichimoku Cloud also coming in and offering decent support around this $68.50 area. On the Brent crude side of things, again, similar type of formation, the impulsive move higher. However, we do have this resistance level at 74.71. So that's a couple of dollars away from present price action. However, the major resistance level on Brent crude, which lines up with the WTI crude oil resistance, is 86.84. So continuing this impulsive move higher in the same way that we're seeing on the WTI side of things, and looking a little bit closer on the 4-hour chart, support levels really looking to come in. Decent support here just above $70, 70.71, and this comes in with this reaction high, the buyers coming in. Also be good to get the volume up here, see if we can really see these these spikes in volume that we're seeing. This is lifting up from where we were previously, so again another good indication that this bullishness is going to continue in oil futures. Natural gas, we highlighted this triangle formation on the weekly chart. Resistance is just above, and we managed to break above the horizontal resistance, but have come back quite quickly on there. We can see this more on the daily chart. Yesterday posted a shooting star candle. Now that's negative, and closing back below this resistance level is negative, and we're off to a slightly weaker start this morning. However, where are we going to look for on the buy side of things? We've got the Ichimoku Cloud on the 4-hour chart, which will offer support, and also this previous resistance now turned support level coming in between 302 and 304.50. As I say, 315 is still a resistance level. 320 above that, which was the reaction we've had from the attempt to move higher, and above that we've got the downward trending resistance of that triangle formation coming in at 2360. So that's the real levels to watch. We can go to the daily chart and give you a better indication of that triangle formation. Above there, we'll have resistance at 331 and also resistance up at 340. I'll change them to red to clearly highlight resistance. So I hope that's been helpful for you, giving you some idea of the levels we're watching on a technical basis. And I look forward to seeing you again next week.